But I'm curious, when you, Danny, talk about the flags that you noticed,
Mhm.
were the flags in Texas?
No, so it was well, I suppose it was when she was living in Texas. I was experiencing some of the things that required me to exit where I was living in LA.
Uh-huh.
So it was exiting a very long term relationship and just trying to figure out, well, what now? Because when you are trying to build a life, and I had already had my baby at that point, she was 2, and your whole lens kind of just does a little 180. And you're like,
Mhm.
oh, let's rework everything that you thought you were gonna accomplish in your 30s and 40s and beyond. um it was her living situation at the time, like basically moving into a new spot, and there were just little signs here and there with her not being able to live her like full expressed self, possibly being taken advantage of, and just the situation, it felt very heavy to me.
Mm.
And so it was like, and selfishly, I was like, look, I was like, I think me and you might have a little bit more fun if we're together.
Exactly. Exactly.
It was a little bit of that, but it was mostly like I helped her move. I helped her move a lot of her stuff over to the new spot. And then like days and days were kind of passing by, and there were this message here or that message here or this sign there, and I was like, ooh, it's just started to
Yeah.
give me the little
Yeah.
anxieties.
She was like, I've been there and I've done that. And I don't want you to have to experience that, especially because I had really just gone on a journey to overhauling how I view the world, my mental health. And I was at the best spot I possibly could have had been in so far in my life mentally. And it's like to stay there and let this person kind of deteriorate your confidence is just going to take you back to where you were before. So I was really grateful to have a friend who saw that for me and was like, "Ooh, this is danger, girl. We can't continue this."
As a friend, how do you, and this question is more for Danny right now, and then we'll go into Christina's other side. But, like, when you're witnessing, because I think this happens often, when you have a friend and you're like, "But I see the flags," and you're not seeing the flags, "But I see the flags."
Hmm.
How do you approach it without being like, "Let me tell you what you need to do," and more so like, "What if you do this?" Or how do you discern that?